Oh, hang on, can't see that. There we go. Oh. Thank you, Robert. Hello, BSA. Thank you as well. How are you guys doing? I turned 35. Most people can't believe I've turned 35. It's just insane. But what can you do? Growing up is optional. Getting older, it's compulsory. Jeez. Anyway. Yeah, I'll just wait for a few people to come in, hopefully. If not, I'll just continue anyway, and then they can watch when they're ready. So, if you're wondering what we're going to be opening today, wish I was that young. To be honest, we look back at our younger years and think, I wish I was that young again. But in some ways, I don't in certain areas, but I won't talk about that because that's a lot to take in for myself, to be honest, again. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a soccer uniform, effectively, even though I've got two teams that effectively I'm wearing, which is the New York City FC hat and Wrexham FC from Wales. It's a bit too hot for a hockey jersey because it's been quite warm the last few days, despite the fact we had showers yesterday. But anyway. What's up, Brandon? Country for Life. Welcome to my 35th birthday, and we're going to be opening 35 card packs, effectively. Unfortunately, I've had to choose one sport due to budgetary issues, even though my budget now is bigger, but that's for 4 wheels and the steering wheel, and 4 seats. 56 in October. So 7 years younger than my father, then. Yes, Brandon, yes. Hello, Shivram. Anyway, so I'll move on to basically this. So we're going to be opening 20. Thank you very much. Birmingham, England, just for those of you who've just joined me. That's where I'm from. So we're going to be opening hockey cards, sadly, and a couple of packs I've opened before on my channel, at least, I think. 21 on 35. Just for your information. So I have a hobby pack of, thanks Diggit, welcome to the fun zone. I've got 2020-21 Upper Deck Series 1 hockey hobby box. I'm trying to get Lafreniere's Young Gun card because I've been trying to get that from every different type of box you can buy. Next up, one that's been open on my channel enough times and in 5-pack Friday. 2021, 22 hockey credentials Upper Deck as well. Thank you, Diggit. And I've got a new pack. It's Clear Cut 23-24. That's only one pack, which effectively is a card and should be signed. So that's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. So I'm going to open this last for obvious reasons. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this second because I want to do that. India is a sporting nation. They keep beating us in cricket, thanks to the British Empire. India, with motorsport in mind, the Indian government needs to stop taxing sports incorrectly, because Formula One shouldn't have been taxed the way they did, because they said it was entertainment, which Formula One is entertainment to a point, but sport is entertaining, so it's like, But anyway, that's another discussion for another day, so I just want to carry on with that. So just bear with me. Never mind, I'll figure out that a bit later. Anyway, so what we'll do is just open this to start with, and then we'll go from there. Let's see if I can remember how to open these packs again. Just to... Oh, hey Zach, thank you very much. I've just saw the news today that the Penguins coach has joined us, surprisingly. Sullivan. That's it, Mike Sullivan. I'll just remember his bloody name. Yeah, thank you very much for that, Digit. I'll make you a mod at some point because I can't do it on my phone because I haven't worked out how to do it yet. Other than if you have a comment in one of my old videos, or any of my current or any of the new videos I'll put up soon. Well, it's not easy being saddled with two or three players that are over 30. So, but then again, I'm over 30, so what do I know? Anyway, so we're gonna have fun with this. Excuse me while I just make sure David's face is facing me. What about those Kings, eh? Beaten by the Oilers again. So here we go, first pack. Here we go. Mike Sullivan. Well, if he does a good job at the Rangers, I'll not call him the bloody pensioner coach. Oh, bloody hell, these are going to be sticky, aren't they? Yeah, so the credentials and the 2021 Hockey Series 1, they've come from Cardland in Sweden, who are an Upper Deck authorised dealer. And they finally have their own Instagram this year, which is something I've been wanting to tag them in, really. So we have David Perron to start with. We have, oh, jeez. These cards really love to stick, don't they? Mark Scheifels. Sorry, Scheifele. I'll call him Scheifels because I can't be bothered. That guy lost all his money. I've lost all my money in one go, but there you go. Ah, young gun to start, and I've had this guy about 3 times in my life. Ty Dellandrea. Of course, and he's from Toronto. Oh dear. Oh, it's the Sens won against the Maple Losers, but there you go. Ah, Monkey Man, thank you very much, my friend. Hope you're having a good day as well. Oh, Zach, that's a good coincidence. If I can think of a coincidence funnier than that, I'll tell you, but not at the moment. I can think of one. Bo Horvat, the man who made me make a big, huge financial mistake of buying a Pride jersey with his name on it, which didn't. John Carlson, Capitals, Alex Killorn, of course, and Mike Riley of the Senators back then. And I've just received a message from my friend Elliot on Instagram. He has just messaged me happy birthday, despite the fact we live in the same country. I think he's been somewhere else. Ah, my friend Ruth is here. Hello, Ruth. My friend Ruth, we talk a lot. For those of you who don't know, that's my friend Ruth actually gave me that stick and jersey and puck combination at Christmas. Shea Weber. The first one was Ricky Rackle, as I've heard. Sergei Bobrovsky, Sergeant Bobrovsky, of course. JT Compher, Avalanche. And a card I already have again. Portraits of Cale Makar. That's a good one. Philip Forsberg of the Predators. My boss at work is a Predators fan, I found out when I started. Rasmus Dahlin, captain now of the Buffalo Chocolate Teapots. No, sorry, that's the Buffalo Sabres. That guy, Drew Doughty of the Kings. I don't care about him. Oh, hello, Rick. How are you, sir? If you think I have a big jersey collection, ask Rick how many he's got. The answer would surprise you. Braden Shen, Blues at the time. Oh, Jesus Christ. I remember these sets were always Blues heavy. Colton Parayko. Adrian Kempe, Swedish. Ryan O'Reilly, portrait. Now he's on the Maple. Where is he now? Maple Losers, Nashville. I can't even remember where he is now. He's moved that far away. Kayla Yamamoto, the Oilers. Now he went to Kraken. Oh, blimey. Mitch Marner at base card. Where's he going? Is he staying? It's one of those unanswered questions, and obviously the Leafs have got round to the second one. Returning captain Gabe Landeskog has come back. Obviously played for the Colorado Eagles as a conditioning. Thanks, Diggett. Josh Morrissey. I have a reverse retro 2 Jets jersey of his. Well, with his name on, I should say, not his. I've got. I need to. At some point, I might buy another game worn jersey, but not just yet. I've got a set of wheels to buy. Nick Foligno, Columbus Blue Jacket Potatoes. Well, you know what they are now. Jared Spurgeon. I'd shout out to Julie Farnham, one of the best, one of our community collectors, of course. Charlie Coyle, Boston Bruins. PLD, Pierre-Luc Dubois on the Columbus Blue Jackets, and a portrait card at that. Captain of the Calgary Flames, Mikael Backlund. Captain of the Florida Panthers, and I've just seen another card that needs unsticking. Alexander Barkov, Stanley Cup winner. Travis Konechny, Flyers. Rubbish. Oh, thanks, Zach. James Neal. I have his name on 2 jerseys, funny enough. Vegas home jersey and the Preds home jersey. Yeah, it's the 3rd jersey, as I obviously put out the other day. It's an astonishing bargain at £30. I think they only used it about a couple of times this season. I've not really kept up with Wrexham, apart from obviously knowing they got promoted just last weekend. John Marino. I might contact a friend about buying a John Marino jersey he's just about to sell. Despite the fact he's a Penguins fan like Zach. But Zach is a much friendlier person. Riley Smith, Vegas Golden Knights. Former Ranger Matt Zuccarello. Oh, my friend Ruth and I are going to love this next card after this one. Darnell Nurse. Yeah, ancient. The Young Guns checklist of Alexei Lafreniere and Vitaly Kravtsov, Kravtsov is now in the KHL, or as I call it, the Communist Hockey League. And that's the second one I've got now. Thanks, Monkey Man. Thank you very much. Connor Brown, Senators. Yanni Gord, who's just gone back to the Lightning now. Yeah, definitely is, Ruth. Definitely is. You can have that card because I don't need it. Colin Miller in the 50th anniversary jersey, which is, funny enough, I have 2 of them. Jeff Skinner on the back of one, and I bought that from everyone's favourite jersey seller on eBay, Ben H Sports, and I bought the 50th anniversary jersey, a blank one at that. Both Adidas. Well, both of them are Adidas, but the first one I bought was actually from Van City Sports, who are now in a different part of British Columbia, but they were in Vancouver before. Hot Dog Phil Kessel, man who won Stanley Cups with the Penguins. Maiden, my friend. Sitting pretty with the Leafs, eh, mate? But thank you anyway. Thomas Hurtle. Sharks fans don't like him anymore. He's gone to Vegas. Not much of one. Oh, I've just got another thing I've seen. Ryan Ellis. Victor Olofsson, rookie retrospective. I do like these rookie retrospectives. They're very nice. Noah Hannafin, Calgary Flames. I think has he gone to the Columbus Blue Jackets now as well? He went this season, didn't he? Oh, that guy. If you know who that was, you know. Even though there's been a bit of development in that case recently. Christian Dvorak. An eye loser. But he's okay. JG Pajak. I think I need to get new... I wish I'd stop throwing cardboard boxes out, or my mum keeps pinching them. Anyway, that's just me. Igor Shesterkin. John Moore. Boston Biscuit man. No, it's Boston Bruins. Brock Besser. This guy's fallen off so much in the last few years. I've not really heard much about him. I've just seen the next card after this one. Alex Tuck. Vegas Golden Knights. And Mr. Rat himself, Brad Marchand. So if anyone wants this card, they can have it, because I already have this one already. Oliver Bjorkstrand. Jordan Binnington. And Brandon Carlo. Boston Bruins, of course. So 24 packs. And these days with the flagship series, we only get 12 with 12 cards in them. So slightly less, but more concentrated with a bit more inserts. Very good. Colin Murphy and the Blackhawks. Nick Suzuki. Welcome, Caleb O, my friend. Welcome. Ivan Provorov. All I'm going to say is, oh, but actually, my dad's going to be watching this. Not literally live, but he will be watching this when it goes up, uploaded. This guy, absolute twat. Don't like him anymore. Never have, to be honest. Rasmus Ristolainen. Oh, one for Maiden, this one. Ilya Mikheyev, debut dates. And that was, his debut was on October the 2nd, 2019, against the Senators. And he got a goal, an assist, and with 2 points. Very good. Jonathan Drouin, a man who kept... Yeah, oh no. Oh no. Tony D'Angelo. Don't want him anymore. Calle Jarnkrok, now a Maple loser. Oh, sorry, Maple winner now. I have to say that now because he won a playoff series at the Leafs. How fitting, as you put it, Maiden. Oh, another Leaf. Or ex-Leaf, Alex Kerfoot. Another ex-Leaf, Nelson Kadri, the first Muslim player to win a Stanley Cup. I like to point that out sometimes to friends who don't know as well. First time in the... You've done it twice this decade. Anyway, Mr. Ehlers, Nikolai Ehlers, he's just announced he's coming back from injury. Seth Jones canvas card. That's quite nice. Jonathan Taves. Okay, fair enough. That guy, no. Not after what I read. Justin Abdelkader. And former captain Stammer of the Lightning, who's now at the Preds. But where's he going next? Could be anywhere at this rate. Anyway. Let's see. What's next? Oh, Golden Ben, I've just... Oh, I think I've just seen a cursed card, but I'll show you that in a minute, because I'm trying to separate these silly cards. Tuukka Rask, retired. Jeff Carter, the Stadium Series jersey. Dylan Dubé. And the cursed card, Young Guns canvas of Ollie Juolevi. What's that worth? $1? 2? 3? Don't know how much now. Nikita Zaitsev, Senators. Lars Eller, Capitals. And here we go. Morgan Riley, Leafs. And Frank Vatrano, former Ranger, on the Panthers there. Right, next one coming up. Let's see. Here we go. Sean Couturier. Jacob Chychrun. I've just seen a former loser. Brock Nelson now on the Avalanche. Colin White, Senators. There's another young gun I've got. Yeah, they won 2 Stanley Cups. And in 2009, they won a Stanley Cup. Pavel Francouz, Avalanche young gun. Nate Schmidt, Vegas Golden Nuggets. Alex Goligoski on the old team of the Coyotes, and Zach Kassian, who isn't playing anymore. I think some of these retired players should come to England and have a go. But then again, we've got enough money in the bank, so why not? Noel Akari. Kevin Hayes. McJesus, Connor McDavid, and the alternate. Apparently the Oilers are getting a new alternate for next season, which is very surprising. Don't know what they're going to do with it. Philip Deneau, who I've got a jersey of. I sense deja vu with this one. Jaden Schwartz canvas card, and I actually have this one again. Deary me. Ben Bishop. David Rittick. And Miles Wood. Cool, but how many cards do I have? I wonder what credentials are going to be like. So I do like credentials. It's actually quite a nice set, this one. Loser, Semyon Varlamov. Rocco Grimaldi, Predators. Zach Werenski, Blue Jackets. We've got a young gun who, actually, when he was at the Habs, it was all right, but I don't know what's happened to him lately. Unless they might have come to the Rangers, I think. Alex Belzile, unless I'm very much mistaken, or I'm mixing up with another former Hab. So that's another young gun. I wish it was a French one, because that would be worth a bit of money. Franz Nielsen. Oh, blimey. Grubauer, when it was on the Avalanche. Kasperi Kapanen, Leafs on that one. And Issa Lindell. Okay, here we go. Oh, blimey. Oh, just picked up 2 packs there. And I just felt one slightly thicker than the other, but we'll see. Right then. Mark Edward Vlasic. Hang on. Patrice Bergeron. Checklist with that guy and McKinnon. Oh, well, this is a good one. Just bear with me while I try and find out the number, because I can't really see with a stick on this picture. Number 4 out of 100, Mike Riley exclusive card. Now that is the pull so far. So I'm going to put that there, just on top of me clear cut. Dougie Hamilton from the Hartford Whalers jersey. Carolina Hurricanes. Oh, thank you very much from Indonesia. Indonesia, I would love to see literally that country and obviously enjoy the hot weather, even though we've got hot weather here, but you would say it's not very hot. Anyway, Boone Jenner, Ryan Suter, and Charlie McAvoy. Oh, God. Deary me. Anyway. Victor Hedman. I've just seen it. Oh, it's just an interesting insert. Bobby Ryan, Senators. Ooh, nice. McKinnon. And we've got an NHL Worldwide with Elias Pettersson. Quite nice, actually. I like that one. Sweden's a nice country to visit. Just saying. We've got another checklist. This time of pasta and the great one of Russia. Ovi 8. Or oven chicken, as our friend Julie says. Who did say oven chicken out of the car community? Anyway, that'll Tanner Pearson, Canucks, Zach Parise on the Wild at that point, and look who it is, Zach. It's Gino Malkin. Wrong card though. The one thing I've never pulled from an Upper Deck product ever is a 1 of 1. I'd love for that to happen, but I still haven't had that happen. And plus that exclusive is the first time I've pulled that type of exclusive in this actual set. I've pulled an exclusive from what is it? I think it was 21, 22 extended. Unfortunately, it was Evander Kane. And then I pulled another card, which was a French variant in the same box, which was unfortunate. Oh, hello, Nathan. Thank you very much for joining. Nick Dowd, of course. Yeah, the only ones I've just seen something very nice, but I'll tell you about it in a minute. The only 1 of 1, funny enough, I've pulled out of any products has been the British stuff, which has been Sheffield Steel Dogs, which was 20, I think about 2021 I did, which was of Alex Graham, a unique base card, which unfortunately the young man passed away about 2 years ago now. Which obviously a GB player. He could have gone and played in Canada, but due to, can't remember which team it was in the CHL, and they had too many foreign-born players, so they had to obviously say, sorry, buddy, you're going to have to get back to England. But that was a great talent. But the only other 1 of 1 I've got was from the KHL boxes I used to get before the sanctions, and had a 1 of 1, and it was some guy I'd never heard of, to be honest, from one of the teams. William Nylander, right. I'll just show you the base cards before I forget of this pack, because I've been rabbiting on a bit too long. Kirby Doc, I actually have a signed puck by him. Bought that from a friend for a bit of a steep price, but there we go. Will Butcher, New Jersey Devils. I do like that actual Devils jersey. It's that 40th anniversary one. Yeah, it's really nice. Christmas one, or whatever it's called. Thatcher Demko. Oh, yeah. Nice. I've got a game jersey of Jamie Benn. Now, that's really good. That's a nice pull. Tractors. Chelyabinsk. The reason I know that, I can pronounce it. Anyway. Yeah, but there's one team that I can pronounce. It's very hard to pronounce sometimes. It's Sibir Novosibirsk, which play very far away from Moscow. About a 4-day train ride if you feel like it. Or if you want to really go for a week's train ride, go from Moscow to Vladivostok, and play for the Admiral Vladivostok team. Brendan Gallagher. Hampus Lindholm. Vegas Golden Nuggets of Jack Eichel, back when he was on the Sabres as captain. So I've just dropped a card there, and I've just caught it, luckily. And I'm trying to get, Jesus Christ. Oh, another debut dates coming up. Matthew Perreault, Jets. Debut dates for Jack Hughes. What did he get playing against the Jets, funny enough? He got -1 for conceding a goal in a shootout. No, not in a what was? Oh, it basically lost in a shootout, I should say. So that's -1 for him. Jonathan Marchessault. Vinny Trocheck on the Canes, wrong jersey. And Duncan Keith, a man who once lost all his teeth. Dearly. Rhymes, but didn't necessarily lose all his teeth. Right, I'm just going to do a quick check it. Right, still got enough battery. That's perfect. So I had to put it on my not spare charge. Yeah, that's put it on charge for a little bit. Exeter Cats, Blackhawks, former Ranger Brady Shea, Rangers reject. Oscar Klefblom, Kiflom, if you know what that means. Joel Kiviranta, Young Guns card. Seems to be a Stars box, this one. That's the third decent card from Stars I've got. Blimey. Ekblad, didn't he get fined for having fun the other day? Jonas Donskoy. I have every Seattle jersey with his name on. And I'm not prepared to go and get the Winter Classic with his name on because it'll cost me too much. Darcy Kempfer and Martin Jones. Pavel Zacha. Jason Zucker. Oh dear. Jonathan Bernier. yeah. I think we all did just for the fun of it. Oh, just seen something nice. William Carlson. And Dazzle Me Dazzler. Nick Schmaltz. Blue. Mikko Koskinen. Silverberg. And Duchesne. Matt Duchesne. Stars now, isn't he? That's very interesting. I didn't know that, Zach. Thanks for letting me know on that one. I think I'll use that as a dinner conversation, I think. Even though I don't know. I only have one friend that's Jewish, but I don't see him very often anymore. They take the train more often, I think, to see him. Keith Yandel. Oh, Martinez. You can retire and git. Connor Garland. Oh, schmutz. Okay. Philip Zadina, Red Wings. Oh, hello. Predominant Darcy Kempfer again. Tomato. Dayton Heinen. Ducks. Oh, God. Zach Sanford. Blues. And Wheels. Blake Wheels. Played for us for about the season and didn't really do much. Took him a while to score, but there you go. wonder if he's given up playing hockey now. Elias Lindholm. PK Subban. D-Boss. Dylan Larkin, of course. Samuel Girard. Avalanche. And a young gun. And it's a French young gun, actually, which is very interesting. But not worth much. Probably about $3. Artem Zigadulin, who's probably gone back to his native Russia, and he plays for, though he actually was born in Magnitogorsk, which they have a KHL team, and they're called Metallurg Magnitogorsk. Yes, true. I've pulled a few French young guns. One was Arthur Kaliev in the extended series. Unfortunately, that was for a break I used to do. A private one, let's say. TJ Oshie. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put that with the finds of the day. Robert Thomas and Ryan O'Reilly. Did tell you it was a Blues heavy box as well. Right, we're down to 3 packs. So, hopefully, let's see if we can do a Julie Farnham and get a last pack mojo. Doubt it, though. Zach Hyman. Yes. Let's move on. Johnny Klimberg. I just dropped a card, which is not great. Dmitry Orlov. And predominant Tuukka Rask. Retired, of course, now. Ansi Kopitar. Slovenian, of course, as well. Brandon Tanev. Scary face man. LTIR. Alex Stalock. Born in Minnesota, which is really amusing as well. Playing for the local team. Okay, penultimate pack. Let's see if we get penultimate pack mojo for fun. Tyler Myers. Kevin Fiala. One for Zach. Chris Letang. I've just seen the next young gun, and I swear this box has been cursed from the start. But I'll carry on. One Kachuk brother, Matthew, still going on in the playoffs now. Unfortunately, Brady's crying his eyes out, probably, or swearing at people. Anyway, Ollie Ulevi, and this isn't the first time I've had this young gun. Luckily, the first time I had it was in a private break, and I gave it to the person who wanted the Canucks cards. Brandon Saad, Blackhawks, Thomas Tatar, Canadians, and Travis Sanheim, I should say. Right, hopefully last pack mojo exists. If not, then at least credentials is there as well as clear cut. Let's see. Turbo Man. Tougher than a $2 steak. Cheapest steak I ever had was about equivalent of about £2.50, which is about $4. Yeah, but that was literally me cooking it, and it was a reduced one, and then I had a reduced reduction card that made it even cheaper. So anyway, who was that? Oh yeah, Pecorino, and then you've got Johnny T, Pajama Boy, Tavares, we love you. Shout out Lee Fan Down Under. And what time is it now in England? It is 11:25, so over in Australia it'll be 11:25, depending where you are. Johnny Gibson. And we have a rookies portrait. Nice colour of this young man, Josh Norris. Not on the Senators. It'd be May the 3rd, I'd have to say, Zach, as well, but yeah, I see what you've done there. Timo Meyer. Funny enough, I have a high gloss card of this very card. It's my, I think, yeah, it would have been on my video. Mark Stahl, Rangers. That's the first Rangers card I've seen for a bit. And David Pasternak. Right. So that's it. So that's no Laffy today, apart from that Young Gun checklist. So I can't really count it because I want the actual Young Gun card, not the checklist card or any of them. So search continues. So I may buy some blaster boxes next month. Just depends what's going on, and obviously I've got new things to consider. Right then. So what we'll do, I'll just make a nice little pile for the cards while I've got a minute of the nice variety. What's that one? Oh, it's that bastard. Carter thought he'd landed on the floor, but no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Anyway, right. Oh, actually, I've got gonna put them in the new position with the top loaders. So I'm going to clear cut there, and there we go. Right. So credentials: 8 packs per box, 6 cards per pack. So this is going to be. Then the issue is getting in. How did I do that? No, my left hand works. That's surprising. Okay, right. Okay, right then. First pack coming up. So, of course, these debut ticket access cards is what I'm looking for. Signed, of course, which is the main thing. Of course, we have a Jack Aiken one from 5 Pack Fridays episode 2. So that was really, really good one. But I'm going to let you into a little secret. There is another signed card that is a debut ticket access, but I won't tell you which player it is. I'll leave it at that. Mark Stone, LTIR. Brady Tkachuk. And I've just seen a debut ticket access card. It's not signed. It's Jake Lecision, and it is numbered 102 out of 999. So that's okay to start with. So that's fine. We'll just move the base over there. And is anyone interested in rack cards? This is a red one, so I'm guessing this is just a second parallel. The parallel, I should say. Ovechkin again. Yeah, definitely always taking number cards, Zach. Better than nothing. Matthew Tkachuk, even though the one thing I hate about artifacts is some of the older ones, let's say 21, 22. If you get a numbered card, that's literally probably the best you're going to get half the time with that one. That's why I love credentials so much, because you can get them for nice, cheap money. And then if you get a signed card of, the best rookie of that year, then you literally made your money back effectively. Nick Suzuki. Getzlav. I've seen another debut ticket access, but this has been my first one. What the number is? It's 25 out of 200, and it's a clear cut. Now, first one of this, so that is excellent. So that's my first clear cut, and we have a rookie arrival of Cole Perfetti. He's actually my favourite young Jet player of the last couple of years. He's been pretty good for them, I have to say. Elias Pettersson again. And Tyler Toffoli, or shall I call him Tyler Traffoli? Oh, hello, Barry. Barry, how are you, sir? And how are your Astros doing? Because I haven't seen the baseball results yet, because I've been quite busy. Obviously, with other pursuits. Anyway, Tim Stutzler, of course, Germany's finest. Oh, well, this card would be nice. It's Flower, Marc-Andre Fleury. Unfortunately, he only just retired because, sadly, the Wild could not continue in the playoffs. I'm quite sad by that. Anyway. Oh, dear. Oh, well, at least our friend Tim will be happy with his Mariners. Or as happy as can be. Well, he's got the record video tomorrow, hasn't he? Well, I'm always at work when Tim puts that record video on. I'm always literally working. Anyway, another debut ticket access, Sampo Ranta, 279 of 999. Okay, that's another one. That's good. And a Rangers card. Good Rangers card. Chris Kreider, start of the night. Brilliant. I like that one. And look at that, a pair of Avs cards. Cale Makar and Nathan McKinnon. Brilliant. Thank you, Braden. Thank you very much. Well, and welcome. Hope you like hockey. Anze Kopitar. Patrick Laine. That's a bit of a strange one. We've got debut ticket access of Jason Robertson, and that would be worth some, but if it was signed, it'd be worth even more. 397 out of 599. It's a nice blue one as well, which is actually quite good. So we'll pop that to my right. Yes, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. We've got a William Eklund rookie arrival card as well. Ryan O'Reilly, and you can guess what I'm going to do next. That was Carter Hart, by the way. That guy. Again. Anyway. Moving on. Philip Grubauer. Alexander Barkov. And we have a card. Oh, it's a nice one. It's Cole Caulfield. Speed of the game. It's a nice rookie card for that one. And we have Chris Letang again, Zach. Star of the night. Very good. Shane Gostisbehere again. And Kirill Kaprizov. Shout out, of course. Julie. I do actually have a card for Julie of Kirill Kaprizov, but it's not one she would expect. But I'll leave it at that. And it will just drop the cards then. Looking none of them left. Rasmus Dahlin, of course. Mitch Marner again. Blimey. So we got a debut ticket access of Joey Keane on the Canes, and it's number 62 out of 249. Very good. And a rookie arrivals of Tyce Thompson. Brother of Tage Thompson, if I'm mistaken or not. Anyway, Johnny T again. And Jason Robertson, this time in an away uniform. Okay, penultimate pack. Let's see if we can get some ink. I'll be very surprised if we get any ink now, because I've not seen any in this box yet. But still, a clear cut to go. We can still do it. Fingers crossed, everyone. So here we go. Right, let's get rid of that one. Right, here we go. David Pasternak, Bruins. Cocaine Man, Kuznetsov, now in Russia for SKA St. Petersburg. And we've got a credentials, colourful characters of Jamie Drysdale. How many? I'll have to check the box for how many of those you get. Yep. And another one for you, Barry. First start, Jeremy Swayman. That should be over there. Patrick Kane. And McJesus again. Final pack, last pack mojo, here we go. If not, then it's clear cut time. So here we go. Adam Fox. D Boss. And we've got an, oh my giddy aunt. I think, Barry, you're going to love this one. It's a base card out of 86 out of 249 of, yep, him again. The rat bastard. Anyway, moving on. Rookie arrivals of Alexei Protas, and then Kyle Connor, and then the late Johnny Gaudreau. Rest in peace, him and his brother Matthew. Oh dear. Anyway, right, so I've had a look, obviously, at the potential that you get in here with the legends, the rookies, and some of the big players. So it's good, but we'll see what we can get. Hopefully it's going to be good. So what I'm going to do is something a bit unusual, because I don't want to see the card exactly straight away. So I'm just going to obviously open the packaging, as I do normally, if I can. Now, this particular card, what I'm going to, oh, that's a good one. So if this card is signed, right, it will determine my next jersey purchase after the one I've just done with my friend Ruth. I bought a international jersey off my friend Ruth. I won't spoil it for you, obviously. Okay, I can put more sports names on that one for you. Some of them you may not have heard of, Barry, and some of them you may have heard of. So David Beckham was one, yes. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, of course, yes. Legendary wrestler and actor. And Kyle Busch, legendary NASCAR driver. Brad Richards, who used to play for the Rangers and the Blackhawks and a few other teams like the Tampa Bay Lightning. I share a birthday with him. Paul George, of course, who plays for whatever team this week in the NBA. I share a birthday, actually. We're both actually the same age, believe it or not. We're actually the same age, which is really funny. So he's won down to the end of his career while I'm still doing what I'm doing. Brian Lara, a famous cricket player from the West Indies. He scored 501 runs playing in Birmingham, my home city, at the Edgbaston Cricket Ground. Yeah, same as Paul George. No. Yeah, no cap on that one. And I have actually a pair of his sneakers, actually, of his original PG1 sneakers. I still have them in. Oh, excuse me. I still have them in my cupboard. Right. Just bear with me. I'm just going to just try and find a. There we go. So we're going to use Blake Coleman canvas card just to block this up. So if you just bear with me one moment while I just try and work out which way is the best to open it. Yes, I do know that, Barry. Funny enough, you actually have a racetrack just down the road from there called Barber Motorsports Park, if I'm not mistaken. And they do IndyCar races these days. I'm not sure about. Okay, I've just. There we go. I think I've just wrecked the box in the wrong way, so. Never mind. Right, here we go. So I've taken the card out, mistakenly the wrong way, so never mind. Could be worse. I could have seen it already, but I haven't. So I'm just turning it round so I don't see who it could be. So let's actually hold on. I'm gonna need Joyce here, Joyce LaCroix, just to right. So I don't know who it is, so I'm gonna reveal. Hopefully we know. So you're gonna see it first. Who did they get? Who did they get? No idea. Oh. Oh well. Well, it looks like my next jersey purchase will be a Chicago Blackhawks jersey then. Oh well. So, as soon as I saw the Blackhawks uniform, I was like, please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. So it's a clear-cut clear-cut rookie card of David Gust. What a bust that was for me. Oh, hoping for something better. But anyway, what can you do? What can you do? Oh, just my luck. Well, looks like it's going to be Chicago Blackhawks jersey then. So that'll be save up, but then again, I'll have to get a set of wheels first before I can go near that. So yeah, so I've got a Kraken jersey to buy, the Winter Classic one, and a Blackhawks jersey now. Anyway, so guys, thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, definitely Barrett. You read the Bible. You can't always get you what you want. If you work for it, you can possibly you could probably get it. But at times, you can be gifted something you want. Sometimes you're not going to be able to always get what you want every time. But if you don't want everything in life, you'd be fine. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this live on my 35th birthday, as it is winding down to nearly midnight in England. Well, 18 minutes left of that. So what I'll say is, as I've turned 35 now and getting probably nearer 40 than I'd ever think I'd ever get, is life is too short. Sometimes we make mistakes in life, regardless of where we think we've gone right or wrong. But if you let all those mistakes consume you, you'll never truly move forward. I've moved forward with my life, but there's still more to do. And that's what I keep remembering to do. Yeah, we always do. Always keep trying your best. My dad always taught me that. Keep trying your best. The amount of times I literally run around, literally where I work, I'm not kidding, doing what I do. At least I'm doing something and helping the team. Or the team are helping me, whichever way around it is. But that's life. You just take it. So yeah. But anyway. Yeah. No worries. Thanks, Maiden. Thank you for that. So yeah. Oh well. Oh jeez. So obviously there will be more content obviously coming up with 5-Pack Friday as usual. Obviously at some point from next month onwards, depending on obviously the car situation, I will start that new Sunday series, which I mentioned on my one of my videos the week at start of the week. So whoever's going to be obviously the shout out Sunday and choose a pack, obviously I'll contact you in the future at some point once I'm ready to do that series, and then we'll go from there. And then 5-Pack Friday, I'll let you know about that anyway, because obviously I'm thinking with regards to not whether to keep it going, but more to sort of spread it out a little bit. Because obviously hockey season's mostly my main bread and butter, but obviously all the other sports alike still carry on during the summer. So it's like, what do I do? Plus, I need obviously time off from it sometimes, which not always great, but I'll think of something. Oh, thank you guys very much for that. So So what I'll do, I'll leave you with news that will surprise you. My dad actually sent me some money. I think he lives closer to you than me, to be honest, Barry. But I think he has, because he has homes in England, homes in the States, and I think homes in France, if I'm not mistaken. So he could be any one of them right now, to be honest. Yeah, so my dad's helped me get a purchase. Well, helped me financially with buying a car. So I'm very grateful to him for the birthday present I've received from him, which is usually every year £40. So yeah. Funniest thing I've ever seen of the Beatles, what was it? Ringo Starr. I've seen it just recently on YouTube, funny enough. It was He was being interviewed by Conan years ago. And he was asked, like, oh, you said when you were a teenager, said old people, whatever he said. And then Ringo went, I thought when I was a teenager, old people over 60 should have been shot because, they're wasting space, blah, blah, blah. And then Conan just asked him the question, how old are you now? And then Ringo just goes, time to be shot. Which is the funniest thing ever, but anyway, people have values regardless of people have value regardless of their age. There's always wisdom in there. Yeah, but let's go Ringo, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, one drummer. Of course, Keith Moon still the best, despite the fact he's dead and probably still drunk in his grave, I think. Alcohol consumed. I think my dad would know that one as well. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, so that's a good question. I think we'll have to ask Barry on that one when he guides us through the Bible. Just to see. No beer in heaven because of Keith Moon. Yeah, tempting. To be honest, I haven't had beer for weeks. It's been a while, and I've bought some beer. Funny enough, I bought Jeremy Clarkson's beer, Hawkston Lager. Anyway, before I sign off, don't drink and drive, and if you're under a certain age where you shouldn't be drinking, don't do it, and don't start. That's my advice. Yeah, but anyway, before I forget, anything else I need to say before I move on and go to bed? Before I have to go to bed, yeah. Does anyone want this? Nah, I'm joking. I'll keep it. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking next season, hockey season, which will start in September in England. Not sure dates just yet because we're still got one game left, which will be the testimonial game for David Clements. Who's I've got jersey. Yeah, Medicine Society. Yeah, we're all. I better not say I was thinking just then, because my dad will probably tell me, "No, all the Scottish people are nice. They're all right." But anyway. Yeah, thinking next season, hockey season in England, the UK, I should say, rather, because there's teams in the UK, even though there are rumours that Dublin are going to build a new ice entertainment rink, which will house about 9,000 people. Actually, two rinks, I should say, as well as a lot of entertainment, but that's in the planning stages rather than anything. And apparently that they're interested in opening an ice hockey team there so they can play in the Elite Ice Hockey League, even though the team Glasgow Clan are owned by an Irish company, which is very interesting. So I could see Glasgow well, so the owners of the Glasgow Clan owning the Irish team, but the only Irish team effective we have is in Northern Ireland, Belfast Giants. And hopefully next season, if I do get the car in time, I might just start travelling across the country, across the season, not go to, go to every team at least once, and that'd be it, and then go watch the Blaze every other week when I'm not travelling across the country. But I might just, if it's less than 3 hours drive, I'll drive there and back. But if it's anything longer than that, I'm just staying overnight. Because, well, Belfast by ferry would be at least a 7-hour journey from Wales, northern Wales, and then that'd be it. So yeah, it's a lot to consider for the new hockey season. Yeah, so there you go. Right, before I bore you all to death to a point, I better get moving. So guys, I'll bid you farewell, and let's rip some packs again. Hopefully we'll do something nice. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Zach. Right. Let's see if I can remember how to exit this. Press this button, do I? Yes, we do. Okay. Right. I shall go from here now. So, good night, guys. And thank you for watching. As an old newsreader said in this country, good night.